Cybercraft ran a video, tried to do one of these yesterday, could not find a decent server. I found one now, we're going to try it out. I will end the stream if it's not a decent server and restart it when. If you're wondering why I'm restarting and starting streams when changing servers, it's because I don't want to get raided from viewers. I'm not saying that you guys would do that, but just if like any of my mates try to mess around with me either, I do want my own server that they don't know about, that I can enjoy playing, and I can just do it solo, because if my mates found out what server I'm in, they're probably going to want to tribe up and stuff, but I do want my own solo server, so this will be a way I can do that. And basically, I'm not going to put out the name of the server at all, so you guys won't be able to play with me or anything like that, because then you obviously know exactly how I've built my base, where I've put turrets, where I've not put turrets, where my base is in general, and all that important stuff you guys instantly know. So it's not really something that I do want to be sharing, but right now I'm going to make my character, and now one of my friends did this once, and now well, one of my mates did it, and now I'm just starting to do it because it's smaller hitbox. Basically, making your character as small as possible will mean that you're harder to hit because you've not got as much meat on you, you could say. So if you're extra small, then you're all good. Right. And females are just smaller in general, that's why we always do it with females, so because males, as you can see, they look a bit weird, but they're also not as, like, well, I guess they're still a bit chunkier. If you have a look, you can see that the chest and stuff is a little bit wider and all that stuff. They're just bigger in general, so it's just easier to use the females. Right, the reason I'm spawning Viking Bay is because there's a big source of oil there, and that will help me out a lot, so I can get my fabricator, and so I can make my replicator, and then I won't need the Fabby or the Smithy, and it'll be easier. But also quickly gonna start. Okay. Now I'm good. Just needed to make a party because yeah. I wish this thing would stop attacking me. Yeah. Can this thing kill me? Well, I actually want to die anyway, so. The reason I want to die is so that I can reset everything. Usually what I do is just go find a high level megalodon lurking in here. Let it kill me. Wow, there's actually none that I can see anyway. I'm about to get jawsed. And by that I mean I'm about to get a megalodon sneak up on me. I see one right over there. I'll just get it to kill me. Please kill me, you mother trucker. Ah, I could just hit him and then do it myself. Okay. Now we can respawn. And I can start my grind. Okay, so basically, first I'm going to actually go for something a little bit random. Now, you guys might not have this when you're starting out, because I'm going to do this sort of like a tutorial, just showing you guys some tips and tricks on what you should do. There's actually a drop. Now, drops can be very helpful depending on your server. If it's a decent modded server, then the drops will be decent. Mine's a decent modded server, apart from the fact that actually now I'm experiencing lag, which isn't a good thing. You definitely don't want that on your server. Probably should have put more levels into the movement speed, because actually it's very slow, even though it's at like level 250, well, 250%, which is actually surprising because normally that's very fast. Basically, we're just going to run up here, just try and get to this drop, because it's only just really gone down, so it should be easy enough to get. Now, I call this area the dead area. Me and my mate both call it that. So basically, mine's in dead area, but the only problem about dead area is that there's a lot of bad flipping scary mobs in here, mostly Carnos. Rexes sometimes. Never seen a Giga up here, but I do know that there's vultures and allosaurs and all sorts, so it's pretty scary. That's why we call it the dead area, because it's basically death. Oh, sabers. Yep, there they are. Fudge. Oh, this isn't going to be fun. Bring him over here. Bring him over here. Okay, well that's not promising. That loot was so bad. Fudge! That's gonna be a death. I'm so close to dying right now. Death. And that is why we call it the dead area. I'm pretty much nearly dead after that. Didn't even do that much, didn't even get anything decent, so real lovely. Right, so the first step that you want to sort out is a base. It doesn't matter where it is, as long as you've got a little settlement to get your send started off, it's fine. Usually what I do is I go down to here and I get myself all of the stone stuff. Don't need 5 doorways, don't need 5 doors, but I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so basically right now we are gonna try and find a decent location. Now this comes with a little bit of hassle because, well, something that you definitely do need in this game is oil. Now it depends on your boosted, how much boosted your server is, because obviously that will be a big help, as if you have a high boosted server, the more oil you will get from harvesting. So this oil spot is here, even though it's very hard to see. And I only got 105 oil from my oil node, which actually is the worst one I have ever seen. Ever. Doesn't help that it's pitch black under this water, so I cannot see a thing really. I am now dead because I'm sleepy. yeah, I can't be bothered. I don't mean I can't be bothered with the video, I'm just not going to spawn over there. Because there's other places that I can find it. And I'd rather not, so. Dear me. Boy. There's a map that I want to try, but... Because Ragnarok's good, but... I want to try the island, but there's nothing interesting on there. For example, no wyverns. Nothing really that interesting on the whole entire server map. So I don't really know. And half of the island map servers are pretty much dead. Because everyone just plays Ragnarok. Or the centre. The centre, I hate that map, so I never really play it. It's so unpractical. Floating waterfall. What are we in Pandora for the Avatar? Like, mate. See, like, I kind of want to go there, to that map, because as dead as it is, it's such a good map. It's a sign that if this drop's bad, we're gonna go on island. It's a sign. Because even the leveling up on this, like, isn't even that good. Like, I've only got 1,900 stamina. It's really not that boosted, and yeah, so probably just gonna go with something different. Because as dead as the servers are, I really don't care as long as there's some PV. Like, I'm not a big PvP person, so... Black Devil 1000 times Fibercraft. That's if you want to go on that rubbish server. Right, so... I guess this means it, guys. I'm going to have to restart my stream.